Hello everyone, my name is Dan Casey. This is Philosophy 315 Engineering Ethics. I'm going to keep this message brief. I'm not going to bother you with talking head videos through too much of the course. Periodically I'll have occasion to record a video, mostly to talk about historical figures in ethics such as Aristotle or Immanuel Kant or John Stuart Mill and possibly David Hume. These are not going to be covered in our text, at least not in any depth. So I think that it's incumbent upon myself to at least present this kind of material in an ancillary way to facilitate what our authors do say in the text with respect to the ethical theories that are introduced here in the course of the quarter. This particular video is going to be about what the course is going to cover. By and large, we're going to have a course in professional ethics. We're going to proceed by studying cases. Cases is in ethics, the study of cases in ethics is called casuistry. I provided a Wikipedia link in the syllabus that'll give you a definition of what that means. In the Middle Ages, philosophers would study particular ethical cases. They would study things that had to deal with important considerations like the capital punishment, abortion, other sorts of things, other sorts of items that ethics covered. And by sorting out these cases, they would be able to come up with rules that they could guide themselves by. The same sort of thing will apply here, only we'll be dealing in a narrow range with considerations that are germane to your profession, that is to engineering ethics. We will have, over the course of the quarter, a number of cases that you'll be asked to look at. All of your tests and your group presentation, and there will be a group presentation, will be based on the study of cases. We'll get into more detail later on in the course, both in terms of videos and in terms of written correspondence of one sort or another, blogs, emails, various assignments, things that will be discussed later on in the course. For right now, let's just go through the syllabus. Let's introduce the text first, and there are one of two possible texts that you can use. There are one or more editions of the text that you can use. The one that is most current is this text. This is Engineering Ethics, 5th edition by Harris, Pritchard, Rabin, and a couple of other guys they've added. The previous text is Engineering Ethics, the 4th edition, Concepts and Cases, by just Harris, Pritchard, and Rabin's by themselves, more or less by themselves. There will also be, apart from reading the text, I will also provide you with a set of lectures which will be based closely on the text. These will be posted on a regular basis. I don't advise you to use them in lieu of the text. I don't think that would be good in terms of your learning for the course, but I do think that they will help to summarize the text for you. In addition, we'll be looking at a number of videos. I have 3 posted, or will have 3 posted in the course reserves. Later on, I will have either another one, the Challenger case will be posted either on the course reserves, or it will be posted directly on our main website. I urge you to look on a regular basis. I only have limited experience with teaching online. The first course that I taught online was last summer, and I was in the middle of moving when I taught that course. So for the first 2 weeks, I was packing and unpacking boxes, so that it made the course kind of hectic. I know a little bit more about what I'm doing now. I know I've taught ethics for a long time. I've taught engineering ethics for several years, so that's really not a concern on that level. But in terms of like the nuts and bolts of teaching online, I'm still learning, so I hope that you bear with me there at least just a little bit. Let's discuss the requirements for the course, and then we can end on that note. There are going to be, first, midterm and a final. These will be papers that are both based on case studies that will be available in video form. Second, importantly, there will be a group project. Engineers, almost invariably, not universally, but by and large, work in groups. So a group study, a group case study is not a bad way to go, and I think that it's really important for your own development to work in groups, and I'm sure you have that in other courses that you have. That will be due in the 9th week. The midterm will be due in the 6th week. In the 5th week, well, let me check the syllabus. It's either the 5th or 6th week, and that will be, we can figure that one out. The final will be due when finals are usually due. Both of those, the midterm and the final, will be case studies as well. The group study will be one that you can choose. Okay, you can choose what case you want to cover. But we're going to get that going fairly early. My experience in teaching, giving group studies in class has been pretty good by and large. Very good, I would say. Last year I had 4 groups. 3 of them did well. 1 did not do even remotely well. And that was not largely, but in part due to the fact that I didn't pay enough attention to what was going on there. So for this particular quarter, I'm going to make sure from early on that you choose groups A or are assigned to groups, and that you understand what's required for that. So I will talk about that either in video form or in written form sometime in the future. Not too distant future, actually. We'll probably pick the groups by the 3rd week, to tell you the truth. Latest the 4th week, and the group study will be due the 9th week. I will post sample group studies online. In the past, all of the group studies have been PowerPoints, have been submitted in PowerPoint form. And well, you don't have to use PowerPoint, pretty obviously, in slide form. I would want you to continue that tradition minimally, but someone made a suggestion to me that they would like to submit a video last term. I said, since I was just starting off, I didn't want to have that happen. But this time, if you want to, you can submit your presentation in video form as long as there was a slide presentation along with it. But we'll have plenty of time as we go along to discuss that further. For right now, I don't know that there's anything else that I want to add immediately. This is basically a welcome message and a very brief introduction. I will be posting online regular weekly office hours. And I would encourage you to take advantage of that if you have any questions whatsoever. Really, I will be available every week, and if you have any need to, we can get together, we can Skype, or we can just meet in Blackboard Collaborate, or we can meet any number of ways or just talk on the phone. Please, in closing, don't hesitate to contact me. All right, if there are any issues and any problems that you're having, please let me know right away. Please, that is important. I wish a good year to all of you, and I wish you all could get A's. Well, I don't wish that. I've been teaching too long to know that. I wish you could all do as well as you wanted to do, which maybe amount to the same thing, to tell you the damn truth. But you can't. So try to do the best you can. I will give you the best grade that's possible within the parameters of the work that you submit to me. Thanks for putting up with this. Bye.